Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Chelsea. I am the owner of God's Gift of Creativity, and today I kind of want to do more of a vlog style video. Usually I do a lot of tutorials or pattern tutorials, and so today I just wanted to kind of do more of a vlog style of what I am looking at for some inspiration. So I found, well, actually I was given one of these old style Afghan, I think they call them books, but they're really they're almost like a magazine. And this one is from Red Heart Wools. So this is like older, like much older. This is when Red Heart actually sent these out. And so there's a whole bunch of Afghans. There's several different Afghan patterns in these, and I just wanted to kind of check them out and see what you guys thought about them, see if I get any fun inspiration. I know it's blanket season right now, so I have been kind of wanting to design a blanket. I have one in the works, but I wanted to kind of see if there was any of, you know how a lot of times things come back in style? I don't know if you guys think this, but I know my grandmother and even my mom and so many people talk about how things that used to be in style, they always come back. So I thought it'd be really fun to kind of see if any of these styles that were from, I think they're from the 60s or 70s, see if any of them are kind of would be a good retro vibe to try to inspire a new design. So I just wanted to bring you guys along and see what you guys thought, see if you guys have any favorites. And if you do, totally let me know down in the comments which design is your favorite, and I will try to see if I can put it into a design for today. So come on and join me, and I hope you guys have fun with this kind of vlog style video. Alrighty guys, so this is the one that is on the cover. Oop. And it's actually called Roses in Bloom, and you guys can kind of see that it's got some really pretty kind of roses, but they look almost like they're made from single crochet, and it was almost like a color work design. I wonder how much time that would take to create. And then the fringe here, oh my goodness, that'd be a labor of love right there, but it would be so much fun. I love this idea. In fact, I think Caitlin from Sass Stitch, she has one that's like this, but each I think it's Tunisian, I don't know if I'm saying that right, crochet. And she has where each color is a different color. So it's almost like rainbow. Hers is so beautiful. So this would be, yeah. Oh, this one is. It is. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. So some of these are coming back in style. That's so cool to see. I really do love Caitlin's from Sass Stitch though. Hers is just freaking gorgeous. So if you have not checked hers out, I will link her below, and you can definitely check out her pattern and just her website and everything, because all of her stuff is just gorgeous. So definitely look at that. Oh my goodness. I think this is an interesting motif right there. But I love solid color work if you can get a design in the middle. So that might be interesting. I like the little border piece. That I feel kind of sets this off. I don't love the design personally. Tell me if you do. But I do like the idea of a solid color with maybe something fun in the middle and a border. I really like the border idea. That'd be really fun. I wonder if this one is called... So one thing about some... Oh, here, okay. Royal Splendor is what it's called. I love the names. So the border Oh, interesting. How they write patterns is so different. So they actually did embroidery for the center. I think it's over the top. Yeah. So they basically made, that's so interesting. So someone crocheted the afghan and then embroidered over the top to get that design. I feel like nowadays so many of us want to avoid more stitches, not add more, but that just shows you like the labor of love that was put into these. Like that's so creative. I don't know that I would have that kind of patience if I'm being completely honest. Like look at that. Someone's having to actually like make the cross stitches over the top. Oh my gosh. No, I don't think I would have that level of patience. But I do find it quite amazing that someone not only designed it, but that it was probably pretty popular because Red Heart has been around for a long time. So that's crazy. Oh, I love stripes. I know that stripes are probably not the thing anymore, and especially, chevron. In fact, I made my little boy's baby blanket. I made it a chevron striped blanket, and he's like 2 now. I need to actually work on another one. But I just love the chevron stripes. I know that not everybody loves them, but they're my fave. And this is almost like an ombre look, too, which is kind of back in, too. That's interesting. And this one is just chevron. And then, oh, interesting. They called them strips instead of stripes. Interesting. Oh, and here's for the embroidery piece, they just had them, like, transfigure it almost onto 4 different sides. That's crazy. I would not have that level of patience, but it's a very, very creative. Oh my goodness. Once again, I'm not really a big fan of the motif itself, but these big squares, if they were granny squares, I think I would like it better. It would look almost like I have a big green one. It's actually sitting right here. Like these big squares. That would be fun. And this one, I don't know if you guys can see very well. It's got some interesting, like, different shapes. I almost wish it was a little bit closer up of a picture because it looks like this one, I know it doesn't show up very well on the camera, but it almost looks like this one has like a hole in it, but like it's designed to have the hole. Almost like a magic circle, but not fully tightened or something. I don't know. I feel like my little one would probably rip that up, or if you had cats or something, or kids in general, like they would just get torn up. But I think it's an interesting, like adding the different shapes together. That would be interesting. It's called Tally Ho. I think this one was called Fireside Formality. Ooh. These are kind of crazy. Okay, this one's pretty basic in like colors, but that stitch texture, that's some pretty intense stuff. And that one is called Rhythm in Cables, so that's pretty much all cables. Oh my goodness. And then the fringe down here at the bottom being like alternating. Oh my goodness. That'd be a lot. It looks beautiful though. Although I'm not sure if I love that color combo. Very retro, but it would be a very, very, the cables though, honestly, if you almost had it in like a solid color with the fringe, that would be really pretty too though. And then That's for Tally Ho. And then this one is Turkish Delight. So it's almost like a granny square with like an extra border, which is very almost like neutral granny squares. That's interesting. I wonder if the Turkish Delight was supposed to be some sort of like a flower or something. I mean, I know Turkish Delight is a dessert, so there's that. But like, I think it's so funny. Look at the backgrounds too for these. Like they're a little more, I feel like cluttered. Not really cluttered. They just are a little more busy, I guess, than we would normally want to do for a photo shoot nowadays. But like that was pretty standard, because even like if we turn back, like they had some really just busyness going on in the photography. I always think it's so interesting to see how things change and how they stay the same. Like a lot of times as a pattern designer, you want to put like a blanket on something so it looks natural and relaxed and everything, like a couch or a blanket ladder or something, or even a bed or whatever. But we don't like the busyness because we want the focus to be on the pattern. But this is pretty busy for a background, especially with like the wood, like you can see the slats and everything. So it's like some of it would have been okay, but like nowadays we would not take a picture like that and be like, oh yeah, this looks wonderful. Okay, so and then I think Petal Drops is coming. Sorry, someone's, whoa. That is very colorful. This is Ancestral Favorite. This is almost like I feel like this is your classic granny square motifs. And then definitely this reminds me of like going into my grandmother's house. But hers were a little more, like she would usually have like black, so I feel like it would tone it down a little bit. The brown I feel like just makes them pop even more. It makes them a little more retro even. I don't know. Do you guys love the classic granny squares, or are you more of like the modern style granny squares? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think about these classic style granny squares? I think they just remind me of my grandma. So even though they're not always my, like I said, I have this one, which is a little more toned down when it comes to color, but it just reminds me of my grandma, so it makes me happy. But let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear about it. Okay, so in Petal Drops, it's saying is coming. Oh, okay. I think that one's it. Yeah, Petal Drops right there. That one's actually quite pretty. But I think it's just because it's got the neutral background, so I don't know that I think these are like, they stick. Oh no, please tell me that's not embroidered on. Whew, that's embroidered on. That's a lot of work right there. That's crazy. Let's see. No, it doesn't. It just says the fringe, Petal Drops, small block. So maybe those are, oh. So oh my goodness, so you're making those at the same time and you're like kind of working over the top. Goodness and mercy, it seems like a lot. I feel like I like the blocks though. Like it's got almost like these little, it's got a triangle shape to it. It's interesting because it's almost like more like what we would think of as like some modern shapes, but with a very, I don't know, retro kind of styling as well. It's just so interesting. Oh my goodness. What do you guys think? Do you guys like So we have the petal blossoms. We've got ancestral favorite. Turkish delight. Rhythm in cables. Tally ho. Fireside formality. Chevron. And this one's Royal Splendor. And then this one is Modern Mood. And this one is Roses in Bloom. I think I have to say that Modern Mood is probably my favorite. Which one is yours? Let me know in the comments section. And if you liked kind of just checking these out, go ahead and let me know if this was a fun video for you to kind of check out and see old style and kind of compare them to the new style, or if this is just kind of crazy for you. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are down below. And if you would be so kind, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you back soon.